From the dust of the earth. God created the heavens and the earth and all the creatures in 6 days, and on the seventh day he rested. No plant of the field was yet in the earth, and no herb of the field had yet sprung up, because God had not yet caused it to rain, and he had not yet created man to till the earth. Then a mist arose from the earth and watered the whole ground. God took dust from the wet ground and shaped man from it, and he breathed the breath of life into his nostrils. Thus man became a living soul. In the east of Eden, God planted a garden, and there he placed the man he had shaped from dust. Then from the ground, God raised every tree that is pleasant to look at and is full of fruit. In the midst of this garden, he also planted the tree of life and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. The garden was watered by a river that flowed from Eden and branched into 4 streams. Pishon, which encompasses the whole land of Havilah, where there is gold and bdellium and onyx stone. Gihon, which flows around the whole land of Cush, and Tigris and Euphrates, which flow east of Assyria. God placed man in the Garden of Eden so that he could tend to it. He commanded men, "You may eat freely from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, for if you do, you will die." Man was all alone in Eden, and seeing him so, God thought, "It is not good that a man is alone. I will make him a helpmate." Then out of the ground God formed every beast of the field and every bird of the heaven, and brought them to man to see what he could call them, and whatever name man called each creature, that became its name. But even after all the cattle, beasts of the field, and birds of the heaven were named, God still had not found a helpmate for man. Then God caused a deep sleep to fall upon man, and when he slept, God took one of his ribs and closed up the flesh. From this rib, God made woman and brought her to man. Man looked at her and said, "This is new bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man. Therefore a man shall leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife, and they shall be one flesh." In the Garden of Eden, man and his wife were both together. This is a myth from the Old Testament.